what's going on, you guys? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ash Trader here, coming at you guys with another live stream as I'm going to make my mock draft, but 2 days before the actual NFL draft, which is going to be on Thursday at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. And I'm going to be doing one for the first round for all 32 teams. I did one for the 7 rounds, but I only mocked for one team the whole 7 rounds. I'm not going to be doing it for the whole 7 rounds. I'm just going to do it for the first round and the first round only, just to see which team is going to pick who, and then we'll see how I did. I'll just review it probably on Friday and whatnot. But yeah, man, this NFL draft, I can guarantee you this, guys. We don't know unless you're the Jacksonville Jaguars and you have the number 1 overall pick. We don't know who's going to pick who. And which pick is going to be picked, who's going to make a trade. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy what's going to happen on Thursday. I think a lot of people are going to raise a lot of eyebrows, and I think a lot of people are going to blow up on social media on this draft, and I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, this draft is will be fun to watch, and we'll see what happens. So yeah, let me go ahead and pull up the screen real quick. Okay, and then let me close this. Or I guess I can't close. Oh, there we go. Close that tab. And whatever. We can't really see it too bad. Well, okay, whatever. I guess I have to deal with it. Okay. So let me go ahead and do this. Let's see if you guys can see that. Well, 200%. All right. Okay. All right. And then let me go ahead and do this. Just want to make sure you guys hear this. Okay. So, all right, bet. So with the first pick of the 2021 NFL draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence has been projected as the number 1 pick for a long time now. The Jacksonville Jaguars need a quarterback, and Trevor Lawrence will be the guy. So, with the second pick of the 2021 NFL draft, the New York Jets select Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson has been getting a lot of hype and a lot of praise, just based on the fact that, he has a lot of upside to his game and that he's really elusive in the pocket, has a great arm, can, really throw the ball very well. People are saying it's like Kyler Murray, Patrick Mahomes-ish. Some people are even favoring him over Patrick Mahomes, or some people are even favoring him over Trevor Lawrence in this draft, saying Jacksonville should take the number 1 overall, but obviously he's not the sexy pick. He obviously doesn't have the size and the type of ball placement as Trevor Lawrence, or the hype as Trevor Lawrence, you know what I mean? Or it's even accomplished what Trevor Lawrence has accomplished, because Trevor Lawrence went to a big school and whatnot. But Zach Wilson, he's got a lot of upside, and, he's going to a team like New York that's in full rebuild mode, and, we'll see what he does there. With the third pick of the 2021 NFL draft, the San Francisco 49ers, in a trade with the Miami Dolphins, select Trey Lance. Trey Lance, I think, obviously isn't a day 1 starter. He isn't ready for the spotlight yet. But the thing is, though, is that he has the most upside for sure. When I watch him play, I see a little bit of Patrick Mahomes in college with his arm and athleticism. But he's very raw. He needs to develop. He needs years of development, and I believe if he goes to San Francisco and learns under Kyle Shanahan and learns behind Jimmy Garoppolo, he can definitely blossom into one of the better young quarterbacks in this league. But for now, he has to, sit for like a year or two before he can really start to, get to where he needs to be as a NFL caliber, starting caliber quarterback. With the fourth pick of the 2021 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Justin Fields. Now I know a lot of people are saying, well, why aren't the Falcons taking the best player available? Why are they taking Justin Fields? I thought they didn't really want to take a quarterback. Well, the rumor has it that outside of Justin Fields, there's really no quarterback that Atlanta likes. Obviously, Trevor Lawrence, but he's going to be the number one pick. But if Fields falls to 4, in Atlanta, apparently they don't want to trade down, rather. Excuse me. They'll take Fields. The guy's from Georgia, grew up a Falcons fan. You can learn behind Matt Ryan, and it's crazy, man. The first 4 picks have been a QB so far. So we'll see if that continues moving forward into this first round. Wonder where Mac Jones is going to go in this first round. But with the 5th pick of the 2021 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Penei Sewell. They need protection for Joe Burrow. I understand, Jamar Chase would be a good pickup as well, but at the same time, too, it's like that parody kind of Wyatt's World. When he pretended to be the Bengals front office, he said it best. What's the point of having a really nice car like a Lamborghini when you don't have any car insurance? And Penei Sewell will be the insurance to protect Burrow. So, with the 6th pick of the 2021 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins actually select Jamar Chase. I was thinking Kyle Pitts, but I think they'll take the best receiver available, and Jamar Chase is projected to be the best receiver available. I understand Devontae Smith and Jalen Waddle. The thing is, though, Jalen Waddle came from a great school in Alabama, and I understand Devontae Smith won the Heisman, had an amazing year, but he weighed 170 pounds. And yes, despite the fact that Jamar Chase opted out of the 2020 season, he had a great pro day and whatnot, man, and he's ready to play. So, with the 7th pick of the 2021 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Jalen Waddle. They need, obviously, a wide receiving course, and that because they only have at the moment on their depth chart, most notably Tyrell Williams and what's his name, Brashard Perriman. Getting Jalen Waddle there to add speed to that offense with Jared Goff would be a really, really huge. Well, not huge, but it would be really key for them for their offense. Definitely add more to the wide receiving room. So they take Jalen Waddle with the 7th overall pick, and with the 8th overall pick, the Carolina Panthers select Kyle Pitts out of Florida. He's just the best player available. Carolina already has some good receivers with DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson, so it makes sense. With the 9th pick of the 2021 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Rashawn Slater, pick the best player available, and have some more protection for Drew Lock. As I understand that Denver could be in the running for a quarterback, but if all the 4 best quarterbacks are gone, there's no point of taking a quarterback. Mac Jones is still there, but and Jerry Jeudy has been pounding the table for Mac Jones, but at the same time, too, I think in this scenario, if 3 of the 3 best quarterbacks are gone, then Denver's not going to, gamble and pick at 9. And I don't even believe they're even going to trade up. But I've been hearing some rumors that they might trade down. So with the 10th pick of the 2021 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Patrick Surtain. So Cowboys get their corner to pair up with what's his name? I forget his first name, but he's the brother of Stephon Diggs. They both played at Alabama. So, with the 11th pick of the 2021 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Micah Parsons. I was kind of hesitant between him or J.C. Horn, but I feel like the Giants, if you pair him up with Blake Martinez, with that linebacking course, that'd be a really, really interesting linebacking course for sure with him and Blake Martinez. I'm a huge fan of Blake Martinez for sure. He had over 100 tackles last year 120 tackles, I believe, for the Giants last year. And I think he led the NFL in tackles as well. So to pair him up with Micah Parsons, that'd be really something to build on in the linebacker room. So yeah, with the 12th pick of the 2021 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select J.C. Horn. I was thinking about going quarterback here, but I think that the Eagles are going to go with the best player available here, and that's J.C. Horn. I was thinking Devontae Smith, but I think the Eagles go with the best player available. I was thinking Devontae Smith. I was, and they probably should take Devontae Smith in this scenario. But I think for some weird reason, Howie Roseman's going to mess this up and instead choose J.C. Horn. He's not a bad player, but he's not. I don't think corner is that big. I mean, I understand they lost Jalen Mills, but I think wide receiver is more bigger need because you need to help out Jalen Hurts. Like, who does Jalen Hurts have on his wide receiver depth chart? I mean, he has Jalen Reagor, Fulgham. I forget, they signed a receiver, didn't they? I'm trying to remember who they signed. No, Deshaun Watson's in LA, or Deshaun Jackson's in LA. So no, I'm not really sure. Um, hmm. Maybe can I change it then? Because I'm thinking to myself, wait, that is a dumb pick. Can I just change it? Ah, fuck, I can't change it. Yeah, I want to change it because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm just like, yeah, that is a dumb pick. Let me do this again. Hold on. Light chat's not active. Sad react only. All right. So I'm trying to remember who I picked. I picked Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Justin Fields, Penei Sewell, Jamar Chase, Waddle, Kyle Pitts, Rashawn Slater, Patrick Surtain, Micah Parsons, and Devontae Smith. Okay. All right. Now the Chargers pick. With the 13th overall pick, the Los Angeles Chargers select J.C. Horn. Now that pick makes sense. Chargers, they lost Casey Hayward. Chris Harris is getting up there with age. They did re-sign Michael Davis, though, but I do believe that if J.C. Horn is there with the 13th overall pick, the Chargers would be stupid not to take him. So with the 14th overall pick, the Minnesota Vikings select Christian Darrisaw to help protect Kirk Cousins. So, yeah, he'd be the best offensive lineman available at that point. With the 15th overall pick, the New England Patriots select Mac Jones out of Alabama. That connection with Bill Belichick and Nick Saban, and Mac Jones, I think he'd be a really good fit into their system. I actually like what I see out of Mac Jones, Not saying he's the best quarterback, and I don't think he's worth the third overall pick, Niner fans, but if he's there at 15, Bill Belichick should take a chance on him, considering the fact that all he has on his depth chart right now is Cam Newton, and obviously, Cam Newton. Let's be real, he's probably not the answer. With the 16th overall pick, the Arizona Cardinals select Caleb Farley. They need some corner help after losing Patrick Peterson, so it would make sense for them to take Caleb Farley. With the 17th overall pick, the Las Vegas Raiders select Jeremiah Owusu out of Notre Dame. The Raiders, I've said it before, either the Raiders should take, if Jeremiah Owusu or Micah Parsons or both are there at 17, you take either or. But in my opinion, if both Parsons and Owusu are there, you take Parsons. But if Owusu's still there at 17, you take Owusu. If neither of them are there at 17, then you take the best offensive line available. Likely it will be someone like Tevin Jenkins or Elijah Vera Tucker. Don't make this hard on yourself, Raiders. With the 18th overall pick, the Miami Dolphins select and this is going to be a reach, but they go Najee Harris here with the pick. They need some running back help for Tua Tagovailoa. Can reconnect with him with his old teammates. So they go Najee Harris with the 18th overall pick. With the 19th pick of the 2021 NFL Draft, the Washington Football Team selects Tevin Jenkins, offensive tackle out of Oklahoma State. He's the best offensive lineman player available, and the Washington team goes with them for the 19th overall pick. With the 20th overall pick, the Chicago Bears select Rashard Bateman out of Minnesota. Bears need some wide receiver help, so they go Rashard Bateman to pair up with Allen Robinson. With the 21st pick, and that's if Allen Robinson's still on the roster. He may want to demand a trade. With the 21st pick of the 2021 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Jalen Phillips out of Miami. Jalen Phillips, he's got a lot of size, athleticism, and but at the same time too, when you watch the film, he's very raw, but he's got a lot of upside for sure. And he would be the best player available at that point. With the 22nd overall pick, shout out to Billy Scott, the Tennessee Titans select Christian Barmore out of Alabama. Help beef up that Tennessee defensive line. With the 23rd pick of the 2021 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Kwity Paye out of Michigan. I was thinking Elijah Vera Tucker, but they go Kwity Paye. With the 24th pick of the 2021 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Travis Etienne. They need a running game, and they go running back here, even though Travis Etienne is the 33rd best prospect. He still could be a late first-round bloomer, and the Steelers, aren't going to take a risk and not take the – and the Steelers are going to take a risk and take a running back here, so they go Travis Etienne. With the 25th pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Elijah Vera Tucker, and I'm very surprised he dropped to 25. That's definitely a steal for the Jaguars. With the 26th pick of the 2021 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Zaven Collins out of Tulsa. He's still very raw. He's got a lot of upside for sure. But that definitely adds to their linebacker room with Malcolm Smith and that one linebacker guy they got from Alabama. I'm trying to remember his name. Can't really remember his name at the moment. I'm drawing a blank, but he's from Alabama. With the 27th overall pick, the Baltimore Ravens select Azeez Ojulari out of Georgia. That would be the best player available, and considering the fact they lost Yannick Ngakoue and what's his name? Yannick Ngakoue and Matthew Judon. It would definitely help them add more edge rushers. With the 28th overall pick, the New Orleans Saints select Joe Tyrone out of Washington. With the 29th overall pick, the Green Bay Packers select Greg Newsome out of Northern Western. He would be the best player available, and that would add some competition for Kevin King. Because I don't understand why they gave Kevin King an extension. You could just bring in some competition with Greg Newsome. I think he's better than Kevin King, in my opinion. Kevin King just sucks. Now Buffalo's kind of in a predicament. Now I was hoping that they would take the best two running backs available, but none of them are available. So do they still take a running back here? Well, let's find out. With the 30th pick of the 2021 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills indeed do take a running back, and they take Javonte Williams with the 30th overall pick. With the 31st overall pick, the Baltimore Ravens select Alex Leatherwood out of Alabama. They lose Orlando Brown, but they gain Alex Leatherwood. He can play right. He can also play guard too, but mostly just tackles, so they picked them with the 31st overall pick. And with the last pick, with the 32nd overall pick, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select the defending Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers would select Trevon Moehrig out of Tampa Bay. So let's look at how I did in my mock. So you got Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Justin Fields. And yes, I do believe the first four picks will all be quarterback. Penei Sewell, Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, Kyle Pitts, Rashawn Slater, Patrick Surtain, Micah Parsons, Devontae Smith, J.C. Horn, Christian Darrisaw, Mac Jones, Caleb Farley, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, Najee Harris, Tevin Jenkins, Rashad Bateman, Jalen Phillips, Christian Barmore, Kwity Paye, Travis Etienne, Elijah Vera Tucker, Zaven Collins, Aziz Ojulari, Joe Tyron. I forgot to mention why the Saints would make this pick. It's because they lost Trey Hendrickson in the offseason to the Bengals, so that'd be a good pick. Adding some more corners to that secondary room with Greg Newsome, Javonte Williams, adding that with the Devin Singletary and what's his name, Zach Moss to that running back by committee. Losing on Orlando Brown, but gaining Alex Leatherwood at that right spot and getting Trevon Moehrig, the best player available. So yes, this is my mock for my last mock before the 2021 NFL Draft. Once again. And let me know what you guys think. This has been your boy, Ash Raider, and I am out. Peace, and as always, go Raiders.